Hey Bibliothons! I'm Kelly.
It's Emma.
I'm Red.
It's Brittany.
I'm Cassie.
I'm Sierra.
I'm Selena.
Yay for the biannual Bibliothon!
First things first, take the cork out of the jar and fill the jar with a clear glue. I am using Elmer's glue. Next, squeeze some glue into a glass container and drop a couple drops of food coloring and mix with the toothpick. Next, get a glob of the colored glue and put it on the end of the toothpick and mix into the jar of glue until the whole thing is colored. You can leave yours like this, but I want to make mine two-tone, so I'm going to squeeze a little more glue on top. Next, I'm taking a different colored food dye and mixing it with some clear glue. Ideally, do that in a separate container and be smarter than me. And then mix in the top of the jar. Do not put the toothpick all the way in, we just want to mix it with the glue on the top layer. And you should get this two-toned effect. Next, you'll need some kind of epoxy like E6000 and place the glue around the edge of the cork. You don't want the cork pulling out at any time, so the glue helps stick and make sure everything stays where it should. Now push the cork all the way in. Next, take an eye pin and cut it down to the length of the cork using wire cutter. Next, we're going to carefully push the pin into the cork in the center. Be very slow and patient with this because we do not want to break pieces of the cork. If you have trouble, try pushing the eye pin in with some pliers. Next, we're going to make the tag by cutting out a strip of cardstock. Size it to how you want. Play around with the shape of it. I decided I liked it better with the corners cut off. Next, I'm using some distress ink to give it an aged look. And for this, you can use a Q-tip, but I'm just using a tissue to kind of wipe it along the edges of the cardstock and really just give it a more vintage look. Next, write "Drink Me" or whatever message you would like on your tag. Next, I am just using a needle to puncture a hole in the tag, but be careful not to stab yourself because that's not fun. Next, we're going to attach a small jump ring to the eye pin. You can place the pendant on a necklace or a keychain or whatever else you would like. I am choosing a necklace, so I'm just attaching a chain to the little jump ring. Next, take a slightly larger jump ring and attach it to the tag. Now, I changed my method of attaching the tag to the bottle, so if you saw the tag earlier in the video, that's why. Close the jump ring and then slide a piece of twine through the ring. Next, tie the twine around the neck of the bottle. Now before you double knot it, I like to take a little bit of the E6000 on a toothpick and just kind of put it on the twine before I double knot it to make sure that it's not going to come untied, and then everything's going to stay put and stay together. Then just trim off what little bits left over. There you have it, your very own Alice in Wonderland Drink Me pendant.
Hey guys, so that was my DIY video challenge, and if you guys are interested in winning a signed copy of Volition by Lily Parody, be sure to go and post a link to your entry in the comments section of today's video hosted by Kelly from Kelly's Bookspill. If you're still unsure what this week's video challenges are, I will make sure that I link it down below. Make sure you're subscribed to all the hosts, and make sure that you post the link by midnight Pacific Standard Time tonight. Good luck, you guys!